everybody, this is the Fairy Vibrant Makeup channel, and I'm going to do a swatch slash first impressions slash review. Not really first impressions because I did use this as a highlighter yesterday, but if you don't know from the title, I am talking about the Kat Von D Alchemist palette. Now this was something that I've been kind of going back and forth with, whether to get it or not, or you know, I don't know. It is a lot smaller than I anticipated. This is what the box looks like. Very beautiful design. I am not disappointed with the design concept at all because Kat Von D is really good at designing her products because she puts her personal touch into every single product. So this is what the package looks like. You can't really see it on camera, but it does have a very subtle holographic look to it, along with the embossed letter A for the Alchemist, and then some filigree in there as well. And it's raised, it's all textured. And there's the back of the palette. And then the inside opens a little different. It opens like this. I would expect it to open the other way. I don't know, that's just me I guess, but it's supposed to open, so I think of it opening it this way like a door. That makes sense, but then the mirror is a little bit, I don't know, it's just weird. It would be not really a triangle, but kind of like a diamond shape when it opens up. But anyways, that's just, I don't know, that's just my personal preference. I'm not sure how I feel how it opens. Doesn't make sense to me. So inside the palette you're getting 4 highlighter shades. The camera does not do it justice. I don't know if you could see it in the natural light, the little reflex in there. So that's what it looks like. I'll bring you a little closer so you can see. Let me shift it about. So you're getting 4 shades. You're getting, and I have to hold it this way. This is the green emerald shade, so it is a green shift. This is the ultraviolet amethyst shade, so it has a purple shift. This is the blue sapphire shade, so it has a blue shift. And then this is the pink opal shade, so it has a pink shift. So I did manage to kind of play with it just a little bit before I filmed this because I really wanted to see what it looked like as a highlighter. And I do like it. I'm just not sure if I really need something like this. So I kind of have mixed feelings right now. I wanted to do my makeup with you guys on camera so that I can kind of see what I can do to make me want to keep it, you know what I mean? I'm going to actually use a base to amplify the shades a little bit, and I will be using it as a highlighter, see what I like about it, and I will putting it on my lips as well just to see if I really want to keep this, because I did purchase this with my own money, and I want to make this worth my $32 because this is such a tiny palette for $32. I'm like, should I keep it or should I take it back? So we'll decide once we go through this video. So as you can see, I have my eyes prepped and ready. My brows are done, my foundation, my powders are set. I'm just baking under my eyes a little bit. I think I can do the excess away because I don't think that has fallout. At least I did not have fallout when I put it on as a highlighter. So let me get a brush and just sweep the excess away so I don't overbake. And I'm using my Airspun powder. I have not been really using my RCMA powder because it's just, it leaves a mess on my eyes. I'm just using it to kind of carve out my contour. So I will have an update video in maybe a month or so on how I feel about it now. I won't go into detail on that because it's a whole other video. So yeah, I'm going to bring you in closer so you guys can see what I'm doing. Alright, so you're in closer. You can see the bags under my eyes. Isn't that wonderful? And I have a hair on my brow. Alright, so I'm going to be using my primer potion from Urban Decay. I use this all the time to prep my lids. And I'm just going to put that on top. And I'll talk you through what I'm doing, so in case you do want to get the Alchemist palette but weren't sure, this will help you kind of decide what you can do with it, because I'm myself discovering if I really want to keep it or not. What else can I do with it to make it worth the cost, you know what I mean? Because when you do get makeup, you want to make sure that you are getting what you're paying for. So I don't know, at first I was like, wow, if it's just going to be a highlight type of deal, then I'm not going to be really interested in purchasing it for $32 because I can get cheap highlighters NYX has holographic highlighters as well, so at least you can get a cheaper option. Be back out. Excuse the laundry in back of me. I'm a mother, come on guys, don't judge me. But I'm going to use a few bases. I kind of am curious to see what it would look like with different types of bases. I am initially going to do probably a black base, but I wanted to test out to see what base would be perfect for the look. So I'm just putting on 3 bases right now. One's going to be drastically different. And I don't know if I'm going to even go with that one. So I put 3 bases on. A black base, a blue base, and then kind of like a champagne base right there. And then I'm going to pat it on top and see which will work. So I'm actually going to use a color that I'm not excited about. And then a color that I did use. And then a color that I've been using as a highlight. So when you do top it with a base, it does bump up the shades. And I'm sorry I didn't even do swatches for you yet, but this is what it looks like with a base underneath. It pops that color. So there's the green amethyst, the blue, the green, the emerald, the blue, the sapphire, and then the pink opal on top of the champagne. It's okay, but I feel like you can do that with other colors. I don't know, because I do have a translucent powder that's similar to the green one. That's the Jessie's Girl Kiwi Rose, so that's pretty similar to what I have. It's almost exact. And I love Kat Von D. I love Kat Von D. Okay, so it's more like a lime green. There's the Jessie's Girl right there, and then there's the Kat Von D Emerald on top of the black base. Alright, so I'm actually going to go with the black base because I feel like that's going to show you more potential on that. And usually this is how I do my smoky eyes. I will do a black, like I'll do my bases first, transition, set my powder, or set my primer and everything, and then I'll go in with like this guy. This is the Jordana 12-Hour Wear eyeshadow pencil, and this is in the shade black. Let's get started. Alright, so I have my black base down. It looks a little messy at first, but don't worry, everything will be blended out much later. So I'm actually going to go in and I'm going to do a halo effect using this. So I'm actually going to go in with the ultraviolet, which is, this shade right here. And I'm going to put that on the outer and inner portion of my eye. So I'll put it right here. And then right here. So initial thought, it's very pretty, but I don't know. We'll see. Alright, so this is a little messy. Wow, that's very blue. It's not more purple, it's actually blue. Now I'm going to take, I don't know if I want to take the pink. I think I'll take the green. So I'll be using the green in the center of my lid because I want to work with that one a little bit more. Wow. It's pretty. But I wonder what it would look like with a white base. You know what I mean? Because this is just a black base, and it really does intensify the colors, but I feel like you can get those colors out of any kind of like metallic jewel tone palette, so I don't know. Alright, so I did my inner rim and everything and my tight line, and I did kind of go in the crease, a little bit above the crease with the blue sapphire, and kind of blended it upwards. And then I did add a little bit of pink, of the pink opal. Let's intensify that in the inner corner. Now, do I love it? I don't know. I think it's way pretty, kind of mermaid-esque, but I don't know how I feel. What do you guys think? I don't know how I feel about this palette. I mean, if it's worth it. Let's try it on the face. All right, so I do like it on the eyes, but I don't know. I mean, I could probably duplicate this anytime because I had to use a base to make them that bright. Okay, so now I'm going to go on to the highlight. I think I'm going to use the pink opal, and I'll put that on the tops of my cheekbones. Can you see it? It's really pretty. It's soft. It's really soft and pretty as a highlight. But this is the pink. Oh, sorry, I'm just blocking. Excuse me. Tips of my nose. Cupid's bow. It's very subtle. Can you see it? It's really pretty, but I do have that kind of effect in my illuminated, except it's sparkly. It does kind of have that pink luminescence to it. So, all right, so I'm gonna do the lips right now. Let me get my Ozone lip liner. And then I'm going to use this color. This is actually a new one for me. This is the limited edition Troublemaker, and this is only sold at Sephora. Sadly, we don't carry it at Ulta. All right, so there's Troublemaker. It's a beautiful lipstick. It's kind of like a medium purple. I'm going to go with the Alchemist palette, and I'm going to actually pat on a color. I don't know which color though, because I've used them all. Let's go with the violet, since this is a purple lipstick. I'm just going to put it at the center of the lips. It's very pretty. So there it is. Here's the highlight there. It on my eyes and on my lips. I actually popped the emerald shade right in the center of my lip. Right there. And mixed them and it made kind of like this oil slick effect. In person it looks a lot better, but on camera I don't see it. But I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? Tell me in the comments down below what you guys think about this palette. If you have it or if you're thinking about getting it, what does it look like when you put it all together? Because this is how I was able to work with it. And I do absolutely love the colors, but I feel like I don't need to have to put a base to make it work. All right, so I don't know. This look is growing on me. But the thing is I don't know. I mean, I love, love, love holographic anything, and this has it. This has it. And I'm like, ooh, it's just such a small palette. It's so tiny. And I would understand that if this was just for the eyes, it'd be awesome. But this you can use on the face and the lips. I feel like you don't get enough product in there. You know what I mean? I just feel like, I don't know, looking at it, it looks very meh to me, of course, but when you put it on, it's like magic. It's beautiful. The thing is I don't know how much I'm going to use this, and when I find a product, I just buy it because I think it's beautiful. I've heard so many good things about it. I'm like excited, and I love Kat Von D, but then when I see that this is kind of lackluster, I don't want to keep it because I just don't want to waste my money because I paid for it. I didn't get this for free. I paid for it, so I want my money's worth. Will I return it? I'm not sure. I'll keep you updated, and if I did so, I will post a picture on my Instagram to see what you guys think about this look before I post this video. So do let me know if you are from my Instagram. Please comment down below if you are one of my fairy friends from the Fairy Vibrant Makeup Instagram page. So yeah, just let me know what you guys think about what it looks like on me. And oh, I didn't do my swatches. I'm so sorry. I didn't do the swatches, but I will include that in the video. Here are the swatches of the colors from here to going down my hand. This shade right here is Pink Opal. So that is Pink Opal. This shade right here is the Green Emerald. And then this shade right here is the Blue Sapphire. And then this shade right here is the Ultraviolet Amethyst. This shade is probably the most pretty out of the group. I love purple, kind of like duochrome type of deals. This is my favorite shade in the actual palette. So there are the swatches of those guys. There, you can see a little bit better. But this is a couple swipes on my hand unprimed. So I feel like it's really pretty swatched, and I did swatch it with a brush. I swatched it with actually a synthetic cheap dollar grade brush. So for a dollar grade brush to do that, I can imagine what a high-end brush would do with that as well. These are a couple swipes, like I said. And I feel like I don't see the pink enough. I don't know, is that just me or does it wash out on camera? But anyways, it is a very pretty palette. I do like it. Do I feel like a unicorn in this makeup? Mission accomplished. This made me feel like a unicorn in this kind of pigment. I do love it. I don't know. I love the colors, but I feel like I can get them elsewhere. I don't know. I don't know. Do I really want to return it? I hate returning product. I really do. I don't know. I think I'm just going to have to see what else is out there that's worth this price besides the Pastel Goth, because who knows if I'm going to get that one for sure. I just got to see what else is out there that's worth $32. I'm very picky when it comes to that stuff. So as far as other Kat Von D products, I do love her Mi Vida Loca palette. I still have it. I still love the Metal Matte palette. I love it. I got it for my birthday this year from my husband. Oh, and I haven't tried this one yet, but if you guys want, I'm only going to do one half of it. This is the Better Together palette with Too Faced and Kat Von D. However, I cannot review or swatch this portion for you guys because I'm actually giving this to my niece for her birthday since she loves Too Faced. I told her she can have half of my, I know it sounds corny, half of my heart so that she can have this half of the palette collection, and then I'm going to keep the Kat Von D because we both have a love for makeup and we understand each other with that love for makeup, so I wanted to give my niece that half, so I'm not touching it and I'm not going to review that half because frankly I'm not a big fan of Too Faced shadows. But if you want me to do a look based on the Kat Von D side, I definitely can do that. Especially that red looks beautiful. If you want me to do a look with that, let me know in the comments down below. So yeah, those are things to look forward to. Do I absolutely love Kat Von D? Of course, I absolutely love Kat Von D. I just feel like this palette is kind of iffy for me. So yeah, in the comments below, should I take it back or should I keep it? Let me know. Give me a good thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm so sorry this is so long with rambling, but I'm just like conflicted right now. Help me out. But yeah, it's pretty good to work with. However, if you can justify the price, go for it. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.